Hello everyone. In last video we had completed our section C. Now today we are going to take our section D. So let's get started. First, starting with chapter number 1, section D, answer the following question in brief. And the first one is explain how fertilizers are different from manure, or what is the difference between fertilizer and manure. And the answer is difference between fertilizer and manure. Fertilizer is an inorganic salt. Manure is a natural substance obtained by the composition of cattle dung, human waste and plant waste. Second is a fertilizer is prepared in factories. Manure can be prepared in field. Third one, a fertilizer does not provide any humus to the soil. Manure provides a lot of humus to the soil. Fertilizers very rich in plant nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Manure is relatively less rich in plant nutrients. Second one is how are weeds? How can we control them? And the answer is in a field many other undesirable plants may grow naturally along with the crops. These undesirable plants are called weeds. The removal of weeds is called weeding. Weeding is necessary since weeds compete with the crop plants for water, nutrients, space and light. Thus, they affect growth of the crops. Some weeds enter even harvesting and may be poisonous for animals and human beings. Farmers adopt many ways to remove weeds and control their growth. Tilling before sowing of crops helps in uprooting and killing of weeds, which may then dry up and get mixed with the soil. The best time for the removal of weeds before they produce flowers and seeds. The manual removal includes physical removal of weeds with the help of khurpi. Weeds are also controlled by using certain chemicals called weedicide like 2,4-D. So here we are completing chapter 1. Now starting with chapter number 2, explain nitrogen cycle with diagram, and here is the image of nitrogen cycle. Our atmosphere has 78% nitrogen gas. Nitrogen is one of the essential constituent of all living organism as a part of proteins, chlorophyll, nucleic acid and vitamins. The atmospheric nitrogen cannot be taken directly by the plants and animals. Certain bacteria and blue-green algae present in the soil fix nitrogen from the atmosphere and convert into the compounds of nitrogen. Once nitrogen is converted into these unusable compounds, it can be utilized by plants from the soil through the root system. Nitrogen is then used for synthesis of plant proteins and other compounds. Animals feeding on plants get these proteins and other nitrogenous compounds. When plants and animals die, bacteria and fungi present in the soil convert nitrogenous wastes into nitrogenous compound to be used by plants again. Certain other bacteria convert some part of them to nitrogen gas, which goes back into the atmosphere. As a result, a percentage of nitrogen in the atmosphere remain more or less content. Now second question is write a usefulness of microorganisms in our lives, and the first one is fungi. Useful of prepare bread and cake in a bakery. Yeast is used to prepare beer from barley, wine from fruit juice, dhokla, idli and dosa from the mixture of flour and rice and pulses. Useful to make curd, cheese or paneer. Some species of fungi known as mushroom are used as a food. Penicillin is prepared from the fungus Penicillium. Citric acid is industrially produced from aspergillus. Some fungi convert complex organic compounds into simple organic compounds. Second one is bacteria, useful to make milk products like curd, cheese, etc. It makes the hard muscles fibers of flesh soft. It is used to prepare vinegar and alcohol from fruit juices. They are useful to digest cellulose in the intestines of herbivores like cows, buffaloes, etc. They decompose the organic substance and convert them into simple substance used in tanning leather to prepare organic acids like lactic acid and acetic acid. Third one is algae. Algae are useful as a food. Spirulina contains large amount of protein. The food item known as China grass is a kind of algae. Some algae prepare fat soluble vitamin D, vitamin B, C and K are in large amount in green algae. Agar-agar is obtained from the cells of red alga called Gelidium. It is used in thickness to thicken fruit juice. Organic acid is obtained from some algae. It is used in preparation of medicines, food, and cosmetics. It is used to intensify printing work and to thickness colors. The algae of Anabrina species is fix nitrogen in the soil and make the soil more fertile. Fourth one is protozoa. Some animals use protozoa as their food. Such protozoa themselves live on algae. Protozoa living on fungi and bacteria are able to decompose organic substance. They are useful for disposal of waste and dietary water. They are useful in the study of cell division and reproduction. They are useful for scientific researches. Third question is write the harmful effect of microorganisms, and the first one is viruses. They are responsible for causing disease in many animals and plants along with humans. Viruses causes disease like common cold, smallpox, chickenpox, polio, rabies, AIDS, hepatitis, chikungunya, swine flu in humans. Second one is protozoa. Some protozoa causes disease in humans being and other animals. Amoeba causes amoebic dysentery. Plasmodium causes malaria. Third one is bacteria. Some bacteria causes disease in humans, animals and plants. Food gets spoiled due to bacteria. Milk can become sour. Vegetables, fruits and meat decay due to bacteria. Fourth one is fungi. They spoil food, causes disease to the crops of maize, wheat, protozoas, etc. Some fungi rinse clothes, leathers and wood. Skin diseases like scabies, eczema, ringworm are caused by some type of fungi. Last, fifth one, algae. Algae make pond shallows. Water does not remain potable due to algae. Surface becomes slippery due to algae and increase the fear of accident. Now starting with chapter number 3, mention the name of natural fibers, its preparation and uses. First one is cotton, and the preparation is cotton is separated from cotton pods. Fibers are drawn from cotton and threads are made from them. And the uses is to prepare cotton clothes, to prepare threads, pillow, mattress and bandages for use in hospital, surgical cotton. Second one is silk. Silkworms are cultivated on mulberry trees. Silkworms produce cocoons and from these cocoons fibers are drawn and fine threads are made. And the uses is it is used in preparing silk clothes and carpets. It is used in preparing dye in garments. Next one is jute. Jute plant are cultivated. When they are matured, their skin is peeled out. After cleaning it, fibers are drawn from it. And the uses is jute fiber are used to prepare steering ropes and flax. And the last one is coconut fibers core. Fibers are separated from the coconut husk and use is it is in preparing core, fit wiping mats, etc. Second one is how is glass prepared? Mention the different types of glass and write their uses. And the first series, the prepared glass, silica, soda ash and limestone are mixed in a certain proportion. This mixture is heated at a very high temperature in furnace to make a homogeneous mixture. This mixture on cooling forms glass. Types of glass and its uses. First is color glass. It is used in preparing colored objects, windows, glass, artificial precious stones. Second one is transparent glass, optical glass, and the answer is it is used in preparing spectacles, cameras, telescope and microscope. Third one is bulletproof glass. This glass is very strong, hence it is used in windows of aeroplanes, certain vehicles and for the bulletproof screens. Fourth one is photochromic glass. This type of glass is used in the instrument made for prevention of sunlight. It is also used in goggles. Fifth one is glass fibers, glass wool. This glass is heat resistant, therefore it is used as insulator in refrigerators, electronic stoves, thermos, solar water heaters and ovens. Sixth one is optical fibers. Optical fibers are used in endoscope, communication, in preparing toys and decorative articles. Seventh is toughened glass. It is used in preparation of glass for vehicles, for drawers, insides refrigerators and outer walls of modern buildings. Third one is write a short note on artificial man-made rubber. And the answer is this rubber is known as artificial rubber. First is vulcanized rubber. Natural rubber is heated with sulfur at a proper temperature and vulcanized rubber is prepared. Properties is this type of rubber is very strong and elastic. There is no effect of atmosphere on it, and the uses it is used in the preparation of tires and tubes for vehicles, machines, belts and gloves for hands and legs. It is used to vulcanize puncture in the tube of vehicles. Second one is neoprene, and the properties is it is durable, strong and elastic. There is no effect of inflammable substance like acid and petrol on it. It remains unaltered even at a very high temperature, and the uses are it is used in preparation of electric cables, machine belts, pipes and raw crude oil. It is used in preparation of conveyor belt in the roller of printing machines. Now moving towards to chapter number 5. Write the characteristics and some important uses of coal tar, and the answer is characteristics of coal tar. It is black thick liquid. It has an unpleasant smell. It is a mixture of about 200 organic substances. Uses of coal tar. It is used as starting materials for manufacturing various substances used in everyday life. Manufacturing of dyes, drugs and explosives. In perfumes, manufacturing of plastic, paints, photographic materials and roofing materials to make naphthalene bowls. Second question is, why should fuel such as a petrol and diesel be used economically? And the answer is, petrol and diesels are obtained from petroleum. Petroleum is an exhaustible natural resource. The formation of petroleum took millions of years. The amount of these resources in nature are limited. These fuels will be exhausted fast due to their reckless and thoughtless use. Transports will be affected badly. The next generation will not have to face the darkness due to its economical and prudent use. Now moving towards to chapter number 6, what is acid rain and write its effects. The answer is diesels and petrol fuels give gaseous oxide of sulfur and nitrogen. Oxide of sulfur and nitrogen dissolve in rainwater and forms acid. Such rain is called acid rain. Effect of acid rain are leaves of trees are destroyed, the forest is destroyed, the fertility of the soil decreases, damages to buildings and marble architecture. Second question is, what is an ideal fuel? What kind of ideal fuel should it be? And the answer is, a fuel which produces a large amount of heat and does not leave behind any undesirable substance is called an ideal fuel. Characteristics of an ideal fuel are given below. It is readily available. It burns easily in air at a moderate rate. It produces a large amount of heat. It does not leave behind any undesirable substance. Now, chapter number 7, state the consequence of deforestation, and the answer are increases in the amount of carbon dioxide in atmosphere, the increase in temperature on the earth, residue rainfall and may cause droughts, soil erosion increase and fertility decrease, fertile land gets converted into desert, decrease in the water holding capacity of the soil, decrease in nutrient content of soil and adverse effect on soil texture. Existence of wildlife may be threatened due to loss of their natural habitat. Second one is explain we should save, reuse and paper and recycle it. The answer is paper is useful product in our daily life. To make 1 ton of paper, 17 full-grown trees are cut down. Increase in use of paper leads to deforestation. Paper can be recycled 5 to 7 times for use. Each student have at least 1 sheet of paper in a day. We can save many trees in a day. We should save, reuse and recycle it. By this, we can not only save trees but also save energy and water needed for manufacturing paper. The amount of chemicals used in paper making will also be reduced. So to protect our environment and a part of to save trees, we should save reused paper and recycle it. Now moving towards to chapter number 8, mention the name, shape and function of any 3 different types of cell present in human body with diagram. And the answer is first is red blood cells, and here is the first diagram. The shape is round or spherical and the function is transport of respiratory gases. Second one is muscle cells, and here is the diagram. Shape is spindle and the function is movement. Third one is nerve cell. The shape is long branch and the function is conduction of impulse. Second one is explain the types of cell on the basis of nucleus, and the answer is there are 2 types of cell on the basis of nucleus. First is prokaryotic cell. The nucleus is not well organized in it. There is no nuclear membrane. Organisms with these kinds of cells are called prokaryotes, and the examples are bacteria and blue-green algae. Second one is eukaryotic cells. Well organized nucleus is present in it. Nuclear membrane is present which separates nucleus from cytoplasm. Organisms with this kind of cells are called eukaryotes. For examples, human, hen, ostrich, rat, elodia, Tradencacia, etc. are the examples. Third one is how are tissue, organ and organ system organized. Give example of specific function occurred with organ animals in plants. And the answer is tissue is organized by a group of cells performing a specific function. An organ is made up of different tissues which in turn are made up cells. A system is organized by a group of organs for forming specific function. Thus, in organisms, cells, tissues, organs and systems level organization form. In animal, organ of any system perform different function. For example, organ of digestive system perform digestion, absorption, assimilation, function of nutrition. In plants, root help in the absorption of water and minerals, whereas leaves synthesize food by photosynthesis. So here we are completing our section D and revision also, and you have to write all the revision in file notebook. Best of luck for your exams. Thank you.